Okay, imagine this for a second. You're running your small business, juggling everything, trying to keep up with the big guys, and it's always feeling like you're out of time. What if you could magically snap your fingers and get a team of super smart assistants who just work tirelessly without breaking the bank? Well, today, we're going to unpack how that kind of magic is actually becoming pretty real for entrepreneurs right now in 2025. Our goal today is simple. Cut through the hype, pull out the really useful bits, and give you a clear picture of how AI, artificial intelligence, can seriously change your day-to-day and how you compete. We're looking at a couple of really fresh articles here. One from American Entrepreneurship Today, and another called AI Employees. Both just came out in May 2025. And they've got some pretty compelling takes on AI tools that are actually accessible now. It's really about working smarter, right? Not just grinding harder.
Absolutely. And what is really striking, I think, is just how much things have shifted. AI isn't this, far off, super expensive thing only huge corporations can touch anymore. These sources really drive home that it's user-friendly now. It's powerful. And crucially, it's affordable for businesses of pretty much any size. This genuinely lets smaller teams punch way above their weight, compete in markets that, frankly, used to be locked down by the giants with all the resources.
Okay, so let's dig into that. Why now? Why has AI suddenly gone from this kind of nice to have tech curiosity to something essential for small businesses in 2025? What's really changed?
Well, the articles point to a few core things that are just fundamentally changing the landscape. First off, it's this massive boost in efficiency and productivity. Think about all those repetitive tasks, writing basic content, sending invoices, scheduling social media, data entry. AI tools can automate a ton of that. One of the sources had a great line. The aim is to complete in hours what used to take days.
Wow, okay. Hours instead of days.
And for a small team, that's not just saving time. It means you can suddenly tackle bigger projects, maybe serve more clients, or actually innovate instead of just keeping the lights on. Things you couldn't dream of doing before without hiring a whole bunch of people.
That's a bold claim though. Hours versus days. For a small business owner, maybe someone listening right now who's already stretched super thin, is it really that easy to jump in and see those results? Or are there big hurdles?
That's a really important point. And yeah, the studies mentioned there's obviously a bit of a learning curve, like with any new tool.
Yeah.
But the returns they reported were consistently pretty high. Small businesses using these AI tools saw, on average, something like a 25% productivity jump.
25%?
Yeah, a 20% drop in operational costs. And this was within just 6 months.
6 months.
So the main hurdle, it seems, isn't really the complexity. It's just taking that first step, just starting. Because once you do, you gain this immediate competitive edge. You can offer personalized customer experiences, but do it at scale. You can make decisions based on data without needing, a whole analytics department. You could even offer 24/7 support without hiring more staff. One article called it a resource multiplier effect.
Resource multiplier effect. I like that, yeah.
Yeah, it basically means for small teams, AI gives you more of the one thing you can never make more of: time. It literally multiplies what you already have.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's not just saving time, it's actually expanding what a business can do. So we've covered the why AI is so crucial now. Let's get practical. How are businesses actually using this stuff? What specific tools are making the biggest waves right now? We're seeing some names we recognize, but they seem to have new tricks, plus some newer players too. Where should we start? Maybe content and customer stuff.
Sounds good. Yeah, let's start there. First one that pops up a lot is ChatGPT for Business. Honestly, for any small business wanting to scale up content or customer support, this is a really strong contender. It's a big advantage. Versatility. It's a relatively low-cost way to churn out content and boost how quickly you respond to customers. Think instant blog post drafts, newsletters, social media captions, even ad ideas.
So writing and customer service?
Exactly. It can handle customer questions 24/7, draft emails, summarize meeting notes or reports, and it often plugs right into your existing CRM.
That's your customer relationship management software.
Right, for tracking client stuff, and your help desk systems too. Plus, on the SEO front, it's great for generating longer articles, website FAQs, keyword-rich product descriptions, all the stuff that helps you get found on Google.
Okay, so ChatGPT is kind of the versatile workhorse. What else is out there?
Then you've got Jasper AI. Jasper's really positioned as more of a marketing platform, focused specifically on creating high-converting copy and, importantly, branded content. If your brand voice needs to be super consistent across everything, Jasper has this new brand voice feature. It learns your style and makes sure everything sounds like you. It's great for blog posts, product pages, email campaigns, ad copy. The sources actually mentioned a bakery owner. Yeah, she apparently saved over 10 hours a week and boosted engagement by like 35% just using Jasper for her newsletters and social media.
Wow.
It basically lets you create really polished content consistently without needing a full-time writer.
Makes sense. Any others in that content space?
One more quick mention, Copy.ai. It's somewhat similar to Jasper, but maybe leans more towards specialized, shorter bits of content. Think quick marketing slogans, e-commerce product descriptions, ad variations, sales emails, social posts. It's packed with templates for that kind of stuff. So if you need effective copy fast without a dedicated writer, it's another really solid option.
Okay, so that covers generating text. But what about automating the actual work? You know, the daily grind, the back and forth with customers, making things run smoother internally?
Right, this is where workflow automation really shines. And Zapier AI is a huge player here. Zapier's been around connecting apps.
Yeah, I've used Zapier.
Exactly. But the AI part is the game changer for 2025. Now, you can use plain English. You just tell it, like, hey, when a new payment comes through on Stripe, send a message to my team on Slack.
Oh, so you don't need to fiddle with all the drop-downs and triggers as much?
Much less. The AI helps build and even optimize the automation, the Zap, for you. It can handle automatic follow-up emails, update your CRM records, manage schedules, handle notifications, and it connects with like over 6,000 apps. Gmail, Slack, Trello, QuickBooks, you name it. The value is just immense time savings and consistency, especially if you don't have an IT department.
Okay, that sounds powerful. And for customer chats?
For customer conversations, ManyChat is really leading the way in what they call conversational marketing automation. Super useful for customer service teams, retail shops, service providers, anyone interacting with customers a lot. It lets you build chat bots that work across multiple channels, your website, Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, even SMS text messages.
So it follows the customer wherever they are.
Pretty much. It has a visual builder so you can design the conversation flow. It integrates with e-commerce platforms. It can qualify leads automatically, even schedule appointments. There's an example of a small online boutique that saw a 40% jump in customer issues resolved without a human needing to step in, just using ManyChat flows.
40%? That's significant.
Huge. It means you can be available 24/7 without staffing up, automating conversations, but hopefully still keeping that personal feel.
Okay, this is starting to paint a picture. We've got content, workflows, conversations. What about visuals? Video is massive now, and just getting seen online, the whole SEO battle.
Definitely key areas. For video, Pictory.ai is making waves. It's specifically built to turn text into video.
Turn text into video? How does that work?
You feed it a blog post, a script, even just some notes, and it uses AI to select relevant stock, video clips, images, add voiceovers, either AI or you can upload your own, put in captions, transitions, the works. It generates professional-looking promotional videos, explainer videos, social media clips really quickly. It has templates ready for YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram.
So no video editing skills needed?
Basically, no. It's designed for businesses without dedicated video teams or big marketing budgets.
Yeah.
Quality visual content in minutes.
That's pretty cool. And for getting found on Google SEO?
For SEO, Surfer SEO is becoming almost indispensable for many. It's all about ranking higher and making your content perform. It's clever because it mixes AI with hard data analysis. It looks at what's already ranking the top for your target keywords.
So it analyzes the competition.
Exactly. It analyzes the top pages and gives you real-time suggestions while you write. Like, you need more of this keyword, or your headings aren't structured well, or this section needs to be longer. It gives you AI-powered keyword ideas, helps group related topics, provides a live SEO score as you type, and has this SRP analyzer.
SRP analyzer.
Right. It shows you exactly what Google is showing for that search, so you can see competitor strategies, find content gaps. Super useful. Pro tip from the sources, use Surfer to go back and audit your old content.
Ah, good idea.
You can often give it a significant boost. And it plugs into tools like Jasper and WordPress, making the whole process smoother. The bottom line, it helps you write content that's actually designed to rank #1.
Okay, this is fascinating. It almost feels like you could piece together a virtual team, which I guess leads to this next idea. What if you didn't just use individual tools, but could actually hire AI assistants for specific jobs? That sounds kind of futuristic, but one of the sources really focused on this?
Yeah, this is where Marblism enters the picture, and it's a really interesting concept. It's framed less as a platform and more as a team of AI employees. The idea is for business owners who want basically their whole operation, sales, content, admin, project management run by these dedicated AI assistants, all working together within one system.
A team of AI employees? Okay, tell me more. What kind of employees are talking about?
Well, the source detailed a few key ones. There's Stan, the sales outreach AI. His job is finding leads, sending out cold emails, handling the follow-ups. The claim is he can help you get twice as many customers.
Stan's a salesman.
Yeah.
Got it.
Then there's Sunny, the social media ghostwriter. Sunny supposedly posts 3 times a day for you on LinkedIn, Instagram, X, building your personal brand, the potential, maybe 50% more followers.
Okay, Sunny handles socials. Who else?
There's Eva, the executive assistant. She's designed to manage your email inbox, your calendar, deal with meeting requests. The article suggested she could save users about 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day just from email and calendar.
Tell me about it.
I could use that.
Then there's Linda, the legal assistant. She could apparently explain contracts in simple terms, answer quick legal questions, potentially saving about 5 hours a week on that kind of stuff.
Wow, a legal assistant too.
And finally, Penny, the content writer. Penny writes SEO-optimized blog posts designed to drive traffic and convert readers. The goal is lofty. Rank #1 on Google, double your customers through content.
Stan, Sunny, Eva, Linda, Penny. It sounds like a full C-suite almost. It's incredible. The idea that they never sleep, don't need onboarding, actually get better over time. That just changes everything for a small team, doesn't it?
It really does. They just work away in the background and, pin you when they need input. There was an example of a consultant using them for things like client onboarding, drafting proposals, keeping projects on schedule. The AI was even starting to anticipate her needs.
Anticipating needs. Wow.
It's about having a team that scales with your business, but without the traditional overhead and HR headaches.
Okay, so we VA looked at all these amazing tools from the versatile ones, like ChatGPT, to the specialized AI employees like Marblism's team. But I guess the real power isn't just having one tool, right? It's about how they work together, building that ecosystem as you called it.
Precisely. That's where the real exponential benefits kick in. When you connect these tools strategically, think about that Marblism example again. Penny writes the blog post, right? Then Sunny automatically takes that post and promotes it across all your social channels. That's a seamless content marketing machine running with very little manual effort.
The content creation and distribution just happens.
Exactly. Or think about Eva, the executive assistant AI. She's managing your calendar, sorting your email, maybe flagging urgent client messages, filtering out junk. It's like having a top-notch EA working around the clock. The sources suggest the most successful small businesses aren't just randomly adopting AI tools. They're thinking strategically about how to link them up, creating workflows that honestly would have needed several full-time hires just a few years ago.
This all sounds amazing, but I can also see how someone watching might feel a bit overwhelmed, especially if they're not super techie. Where do you even start with all this?
This is crazy. Where do I even start?
That's totally understandable. But it really doesn't have to be complicated, and you definitely don't need to boil the ocean. The sources suggest a pretty simple starting framework. First, identify your biggest time wasters. Just step back and think, what repetitive tasks just suck up way too much of your day or your team's day? That's your starting point.
Okay, find the biggest pain point first.
Exactly. Second, match the problem to the tool. Based on what we've talked about, or similar tools you find, which AI solution seems like the best fit for that specific problem? Don't try to implement 5 things at once. Just pick one.
Got it? One problem, one tool.
Third, start with a pilot project. Try the tool out on a small scale first. A specific task, a limited campaign. This lets you learn the ropes without messing up your whole operation if something goes wrong.
Learn and test small. Make sense?
Fourth, measure the impact. This is crucial. Track how much time you're saving. Is the quality of the output good? Are customers happier? You need to actually see the value. Prove it to yourself.
Right.
And finally, fifth, expand gradually. Once you've seen positive results with that first pilot, then you can start looking at other areas. Systematically roll it out, building on your success. The really powerful thing to remember is that these tools give you access to capabilities that used to be reserved for huge companies with massive budgets. Now they're accessible, even if you have limited resources. It's a huge equalizer.
Okay, that framework makes it feel much more manageable. Start small, prove the value, then scale.
Looking ahead now, maybe just a little bit further, where is all this heading for small businesses?
Well, the trend seems to be towards even more specialization. We'll likely see AI tools become hyper-focused on specific industries or niches. Think AI legal assistants that only do real estate contracts, or AI design tools specifically for generating, say, fashion mock-ups.
More niche tools.
Yeah, and also the continued rise of that AI employee concept, more comprehensive systems designed to handle entire job functions becoming more integrated and capable. The underlying message from all the rating is pretty clear. The question is rapidly shifting from if a small business should use AI to how quickly they can figure out which tools fit best and start implementing them thoughtfully.
It's becoming less of an option and more of a necessity to stay competitive.
Seems that way. And that really brings us back to the core idea for you, our viewer. The advantage here isn't just about automation for its own sake. It's about gaining efficiency, cutting costs. Yes, but maybe the biggest win is the freedom it gives you. Freedom to focus on the big picture, on strategy, on being creative, on building real relationships with your customers. The stuff only a human can truly do well. Let the AI handle the repetitive grind. You double down on your unique strengths. So we've covered a lot today. A really powerful landscape from automating content and customer service with tools like ChatGPT, Jasper, Copy.ai, to streamlining workflows with Zapier AI, handling conversations with ManyChat, making videos easily with Pictory, nailing your SEO with Surfer, and even exploring this idea of a full team of AI employees with something like Marblism. The potential for small businesses in 2025 is just immense.
It really is. And remember, the key takeaway is just to start small. Don't get paralyzed by all the options. Pick one big time drain. Find one tool that looks like a good fit and just begin. Honestly, just by listening to this and thinking about it, you're already ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. So for you, our viewer, maybe here's the final thought to chew on. In a world where AI can take over so much of the routine, the predictable, what is that truly unique human spark in your business that you'll now have the time and energy to really amplify? What innovation can you drive? What connection can you deepen once the robots are handling the grunt work? Well, that's it for this one. If you learned something today, give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. I'm Jay. Catch you on the next scroll.